GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. 2-1-loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Let's go. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And just no chance of turning. Corner, he can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run. Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks. And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if and the defense loses him. It's complete. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the...
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Boy, a little panic here early. First quarter onside kick. A penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Tracy going to get it on first down. And some space here. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants have taken the lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A little joke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Deonte Banks in the right spot there to break it up. You talk about this Giant defense. And they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Prescott. Worth in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The Cowboys had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home
Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Jalen Hyatt was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing, dart. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Running left is Tracy. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
And the Giants first down. First and goal.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal. Now it's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to extend their lead. Brian Dable dialing up a pull for 2. They'll look to throw. Connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. You're building me facilitated like I can, baby. Teach me something new, correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in the weird.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Dart.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
They'll go again with Tracy.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Here's Jamie Gillen now as his first punt end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Prescott from the gun.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's good.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott going to change the play.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Jake Ferguson,
a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And the slot man goes in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
It's a loss of 2.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 times as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
That's caught left side by Neighbors.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
70 line.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
Touchdown!
Daniel Bellinger.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And a quick throw there is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I
them to
was
do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Prescott. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
49-yard line.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
In on this drive, play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Go! Mikey, 18!
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. To throw now, Dart going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson, 60 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to that lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I went, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, good move. And he'll go down as his drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott now. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. To throw is Prescott. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Taken in at the 22. And when it's said and done, and it'll be Giant football, first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now 2nd and 9. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here is 3rd and 5. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
On 4th down, here's Dart. That is caught. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
Darius Slayton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. So, Charles, the bad taste from that opening week loss, that's just a memory now. This has been a very strong performance as they score once again.
Yeah, I know it's only week 2, but you're exactly right because this team felt they let one get away in the opener. And not only were they determined to not let the same thing happen here, they knew that they had to correct a bunch of things. So everything that went wrong in game 1, they took care of business with it in game 2.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, look at the juke. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw, Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So first and 10 now from the 30. They give it to Williams, running right. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide in. What do you think?
Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here's second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide in.
Throwing. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That's another
Cowboys.
Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in.
Play action now. Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, This close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Giants 39, Cowboys 21.
Ready to grab 'em, get to the front. I want the money to cash and move at the